Before we start today's video, I'm going to be promoting Shop Lilly Lavendae. It's a website dedicated to making sure you always look your best. They make sure that you stay poppin' and stay fresh. Check it out. What's up? What it do? What's good? What's poppin'? What's going on? Ooh! So everybody has been talking about this T.I situation. Basically, it's him taking his daughter yearly to the gynecologist to get her hymen checked. And a lot of people have been going in on T.I for that goofballness, that stupidness, that disrespectfulness. A lot of people have been going in on him for that. And so far, the reactions to it have been positive on Deyjah's side. So a lot of people have been going in on the Ladies Like Us hosts, which are Nazanin and Nadia. They feel like during that interview, they were very unprofessional and should have been straightforward with T.I instead of laughing and instead of making those subtle comments. Okay, basically they were making comments like stuff like that, but I'm gonna throw a few clips in here so y'all can see what they were saying exactly verbatim and stuff like that. But I personally feel like the only reason why they laughed is because what he said could have threw them off and they didn't know how to react to it. Because honestly, I feel like if I was there, I probably would have been laughing, but you would have been able to tell how I felt through my face. Alright, you would have been able to tell how I felt through my face. I feel like, yes, you can laugh at the situation, but also let him know like what he's doing is wrong. Because by laughing and by not telling him straight up that what he's doing is disgusting, then you're enabling him into thinking what he's doing is cute. Oh, thinking it's fine because I'm her dad. Like, no. So be able to tell him straight up that you're basically turning her into a prisoner in her own body. That's really disrespectful. It's not even like it's her mom taking her. Man, her dad? A lot of people have been also going in on the gynecologist because the gynecologist was basically going against the standards. Because the gynecologist is connected to this health insurance policy called HIPAA, which is HIPAA, and it's basically supposed to protect the patient. So HIPAA is an acronym that stands for the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. It's a US law designed to provide privacy standards to protect patients. So you're supposed to keep the medical record confidential. You're supposed to keep all of that information there confidential with their permission. That's the only way you'll be able to release that information to whoever is asking for it, with the patient's permission, not with the patient's father's permission, not with the patient's mother permission, not with the patient's best friend permission, not with the patient's husband permission, but with the patient's permission. And with the dad being in the room, of course she gonna be influenced by her dad because she don't want to say no in front of her dad. Like, she probably scared. Okay, so I feel like the gynecologist should have had T.I step out of the room. I feel like the gynecologist should have been more aware of the situation that he was about to throw his patient into, or her patient into, before asking Deyjah, okay, so this and this, this and this, this and that. Don't ask her while her dad is there. Have the dad step out, or have the mom step out. Have whoever's in the room step out so she can make her choice by herself. Not only is it embarrassing and invasive for her to go to the gynecologist with her dad, it's like, it's not even her mom, man, but her dad. Man, that's off. Like, sir, T.I, are you good? Nonetheless, it's even more embarrassing that he let the whole world know that he keeps tabs on his daughter's vagina.
So have you had the sex talk with your daughters?
How about we go?
Which, by the way, your daughters are so beautiful.
Yeah,
so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you have your hands full.
And like the other one's 18, so she definitely knows about sex.
See,
but
this
I'm
is
just
the
waiting.
thing.
It's Deyjah, right? She's 18,
yes,
right?
Deyjah's 18, just graduated high school now, and she's attending her first year of college, figuring it out for herself. And yes, not only have we had the conversation, we have yearly trips to the gynecologist to check her height.
Oh,
Hey, I'm done with you right now.
So, you know,
Do you go with her? She's a prisoner.
Yes, I go with her.
Somebody check on Deyjah.
I go with her.
She's a prisoner.
So let me tell you, right? So this is one time we go. I think this might have been after her 16th birthday. And this is what we do. Like, right after the birthday, we celebrate. And
we go and check her hymen after.
And then,
what the fuck?
Usually like the day after the party, she's enjoying her gifts. I put a sticky note on the door. God knows. Tomorrow, 9:30.
Oh, this is great.
And so look, right? So we'll go. You know what I mean? We'll go and we'll sit down, and then the doctor will come and talk. And the doctors maintain a high level of professionalism. He's like, well, sir, I have to. In order for me to share information, I say, Deyjah, they want you to sign this. They want you to
sign this right now. I need to know if your hymen's still there.
So we can share information. Is there anything that you would not want me to know? Oh, okay. See, Doc, ain't no problem.
You are the worst.
And so then, right? Then they come and say, okay, well, I just want you to know that there are other ways besides sex that the hymen can be broken.
Right.
Like bike riding,
really,
athletics, horseback riding.
That's aggressive. That is aggressive riding.
Just
right.
other forms of athletic physical activity.
Is she an athlete?
No.
There you go. I
say, look, Doc.
She's not.
She don't ride no horses. She don't ride no bikes. She don't play no sports, man. Just check the hymen, please. And give me back my results. Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
But I will say, as of her 18th birthday, her hymen is still in there.
Deyjah, you are an angel. You know what you're doing? You're creating men to be vultures because they're like, virgin.
That's all right. I'll tell you another story.
There's no virgins left.
I'll tell you another story.
What's a virgin?
Man, they're no fun. Who wants a virgin?
And man, like, what? Like, are you incognito on her vagina? Like, that's super weird, sir. Like, what you doing? So the whole world know that his 18-year-old daughter is being watched by him. Like, you look stupid. The whole world gotta know that. Nobody gotta know that. Like, keep that between y'all. Nobody needs to know this. But I'm glad that he let us know that, because now we know what this girl be going through. Y'all don't understand that the strictest parents enforce the sneakiest kids ever. Like, no joke. All of my friends that have strict parents do exactly what their parents would cuss them out for on the low. Parents like that create an environment where their kids can't trust them. Their kids won't be able to tell them nothing, because they gonna feel like they being judged and stuff like that. So you cannot be the same parent that's doing stuff like that and then turn around talking about something. Oh, you can always talk to me about this. You can always talk to me about that. No, sir. You over here checking on my vagina. I ain't telling you nothing. You know enough. My mom raised me with freedom, but not too much freedom. And I be thanking her every day. Like, I just be like, Mommy, thank you for doing this. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for this and that. Like, she lets me make my own decisions and lets me know and helps me understand that I might be the one that's going to have to deal with the consequences at the end of the day. She lets me know she could trust me. And if you have a bond like that with your child, then they're more likely to make reasonable choices. Okay? But if you have a bond like T.I has with his daughter, then she will do exactly what you don't want her to do when you're not watching, because you always watching her when she around. Like, just wait till she get like old enough to like move out and all that stuff. Sir, the ties are cut. Okay, the ties are gone. Adios. Au revoir. They're gone. When I tell you I cannot stand the double standards that parents be having with their son versus with their daughter, like, I cannot stand. Like, I'm sitting down right now and I'm still tired. I cannot stand that bullcrap. Like, that's foolery. Okay, like, they treat their sons like kings and the daughters like maids. Like, man, if you don't get on my face with that bullcrap, like, I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all. Now, if he would have been tight on his son like that, then okay, I could see I can see that. I can see that it's fair because both of them are getting checked. But it's not both of them. It's just the daughter who's older than the son. Okay? It would still be embarrassing and disrespectful, don't get me wrong. But if they both get in check, then they both would have each other to vent to about it. On top of that, I can't stand hypocritical parents. Like, if you know that you were whining back in your day, like, stop thinking that your kid gonna be just like you. They not. Let them know what you don't like and why you don't like it, but leave them with the choice to make. If they mess up, then they mess up. They gotta live with that choice. Don't patronize them about that choice. You was whining back in your day. Tell them that you was whining so they can understand, like, why is he on me like this? Gosh, why? They would understand that's why you on him like that, okay? But the crazy part about it is he's not even on his 15-year-old son like that. Same 15-year-old son that was discussing being sexually active with his dad. Like, what? So your son not a virgin, but you on your daughter? Like, 1 + 1 is 4. That makes no sense. Don't be like that, T.I. Why are you like that? So I've been thinking, like, T.I. getting all this airtime, but what about Tiny? What about Deyjah's mom? Where were they through all of this? She's just as responsible. I don't know what that man be putting her through, but whatever it is, you always gotta have your child's back. Blood or not blood. If it's that deep, then you take your daughter to the gynecologist. Don't have him take her to the gynecologist. Like, y'all are two females. Y'all would be able to talk about something like that. I'm not gonna talk about my virginity with my dad. What he's doing to his daughter is making me grateful I was raised without a dad. Like, thank you. Thank you, I don't got a dad. Like, I'm good. Said stay where you at. Okay? No, like, now back to the interviewers laughing and stuff like that. Again, I feel like they were laughing because of how ridiculous what he was saying is. Like, I legit would be laughing too, but in my head I'm gonna be like, what? No. But it's a case of them trying to be professional yet reason with T.I in their own way. Y'all can tell by the comments that they were making. It's pretty obvious they're team Deyjah, but team T.I for the views, okay? I think they're team T.I for the views. They probably don't want him to storm out, but whatever. Like, that's even more views having him storm out because you being upfront with him. People have also been bringing up how, end quote, virginity is a social construct, end quote. Half y'all don't even know what it means, okay? I'm half y'all. I ain't know what it means. I'm like, I mean, of course I use context clues with it, but I'm like, let me Google it to make sure that I ain't tripping, okay? So, social construct is an idea that has been accepted by the people in a society class distinction. It's basically what people in society have deemed important. People have been saying that virginity and the idea of purity is used to manipulate us into following social and gender norms. At the end of the day, people will do what they want to do, and I don't think virginity is used to control anybody. I think people control people, okay? This is from a male perspective and a female perspective as well. Let me tell you how many times people have been annoying me about being a virgin. Like, okay, get on my face. I am a virgin. I want to wait. What about it? Like, leave me alone. At the same time, not being a virgin comes with its cons too. Even with a lot of guys that are virgins, they get bullied into losing their virginity. They really do. People be calling them lame just for being a virgin. Even if they do want to wait, they get bullied into losing their virginity. So I feel like it goes both ways. Both of those things, being a virgin and not being a virgin, both of them have their cons. But I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a social construct, because for certain people it's important, certain people it's not. There's always going to be some people that don't think it's important, so I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a social construct. I just feel like people use that as a way for them to stand up for themselves and to not being slut shamed and stuff like that. That's what I think, to be honest. But that's just really off. Like, him to be so bold and so confident and so proud, to be up here keeping tabs on his daughter, that just goes to show that either this man is chasing clout on a cart, or like this hello, he don't got no respect for himself either. Like, this is the same man that said that half of Tiny's box is for him. Like, aren't you the same person that was cheating? Supposedly, my fault. Allegedly, because I don't want to get in trouble. You were the same person that was allegedly cheating on her. So, her body is your body, but your body is everybody else's too. Okay, like. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed my commentary. If you disagree, let me know. We can discuss it in the comment section. If you agree with me, let me know. We can discuss it more in the comment section.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to serve